During the flight to London, attempt to learn as much as possible from Dr. Schenker about his research. Schenker is a notoriously cautious man, so direct questions are not advised.
Right.
He is also reported to have little tolerance for skeptics.
Right.
Try to keep an open mind.
Well, come on, exploding goats? I mean, select equipment, I guess. Hamilton. No, I don't want that. I want my carbine. Let's see, sunglasses. Spike. Do I need? Barrette, cigarette lighter. Let's take the sunglasses, I guess. Silencer, zoom feature for sunglasses. Yeah, silencer. Well, we can just take both. Shepherd arms. Let's go.
This is your captain speaking. We have reached a cruising altitude of 24,000 feet and will soon be leaving German airspace. I've turned off the seatbelt and no smoking signs. Feel free to move about the cabin.
And smoke.
We'll be arriving in London at approximately 6:15 p.m. local time. The temperature is currently 25 degrees centigrade with clear skies. I think we can expect a lovely, relaxing flight.
Sure. Let's cut to the chase. And, how about your wife?
What about your wife? Will she be joining you in England?
Sie ist tot. For 2 Jahre. Pardon me, I must get used to speaking English. My wife died 2 years ago.
My condolences, Doctor. I wasn't aware. There's no mention of her demise in our files.
It was not made public. There was an accident at the laboratory during an experiment. She was killed. You are familiar with my line of research?
No, but it must be fascinating.
Quite so.
Quite so.
I was the head of the biological explosives research team.
Biological explosives? Sounds rather outlandish, frankly.
Perhaps, but also very real and very dangerous. Imagine an undetectable chemical reagent which can be injected into a living host. The reagent causes a reaction in the organism that culminates in a massive explosion that feeds on organic material. In other words, the effective range of the weapon is dictated by the amount of catalyst in the reagent and the population density at ground zero.
Wow.
In a city, the death toll could be tens of thousands. The speed of the reaction can be controlled with great accuracy by the chemical composition of the reagent.
Human time bombs.
Quite so.
Yeah, let's try and be friendly to a non-skeptic.
Impossible.
I spent many years trying to answer that very question. Perhaps you'd care to read an article I've been preparing on the subject. It's rather fundamental, but it will give you a foundation for understanding the larger issues.
Understanding?
I'm deeply honored.
Don't mention it. I feel it is my duty to reward open-mindedness and imagination whenever the opportunity arises. You would make a fine pupil. By the way, I never thanked you. I'm sorry I doubted your competence.
Don't sink me.
Apology accepted.
Uh-oh. It's another plane.
We are in position.
You know what to do, Sonny.
French?
Initiating docking procedure and jamming our communications.
Get up, laddies. We're going aboard.
Who is that dude?
Was ist los?
I'm not sure. Stay here while I investigate. Keep this door locked.
Right, but wait for me to go out first. How come I lost all my weapons?
Come out. We've almost caught you anyways. Come on.
Screw stealth, right? Bullet dodging. Right. I see you. I kill you. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. Shooting a gun in a plane was not a bad idea. Oh well, what's the worst that can happen? Oh god! Almost on cue, right? Oh, that's funny. Okay, so not in there, I guess. Get sucked in. Armor, I guess. At last! HQ is transferring me to Cairo. See you next week. Oh, love letters between Harold and Julie. Did you lock the door? Yep. Luggage. Flight U7, Berlin to London. Berlin. Departs 700 hours. London to headquarters. Depart 900 hours. Arrive. Oh, what was that? That was probably the sofa going bad. Okay, so nothing in here. What is this? Aha! I am Ultima Spy.
This food is terrible. Come out here where I can see it.
She's got
The potato salad is good, I guess. Where the fuck are you shooting me from? Alright, screw stealth, right? Forget it. You know there's gonna be one level where I need to use stealth? Then I'm gonna be screwed. Nothing in there. Okay. So, pilot dead, I guess.
So much for a lovely, relaxing flight.
Uh-oh.
Sleep tight, lassie.
You're not going to kill her? What if she wakes up?
Now look here, you. I'm not gonna butcher a fellow countryman without a specific grudge. If she wakes up, she can fend for herself. If she dies, then she ain't really a Scot, so I won't feel bad. Now, go get that doctor's fella and do a final sweep. Take anything that looks important. Papers, files, whiskey, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Right. Unexpected turbulence. Scene 2. Game just crashed.
Something's not right. Alright,
Your
let's
beard.
go. But some of our men are still aboard. Listen to you crying like a wee girl. They'll have to make do, won't they?
Oh, look at the graphics. Oh my god. So smooth. Right, okay, shit. So I guess we need to find a parachute. Somewhere.
There's bastards left us here.
Oh, they're firing!
Oh.
Is everyone down?
Ah. Right, I'm just gonna look around real quick because it's not like we have time to mess about much, do we? Get down the ladder, girl.
There aren't any more parachutes.
Okay. Can we? Oh. Nope. Yeah. Do you happen to have some parachutes, guys? Oh god.
It's just grand.
Okay. Okay, I guess we're screwed.
Well, that's unexpected. Make sure she doesn't land on her feet.
What? Okay. Catch up. Oh, okay. And appropriate his parachute. How do we do that? I'm trying to move forward here. Ah, who the fuck's shooting me? Oh, you're shooting me. Alright. Now to get this dude here. Oh, somebody's still shooting. What the fuck? Right. Watch out for the birds, man. Get him. Fuck. This is mighty difficult. I I don't know if I'm actually going faster. It's a matter of time before they... Yeah, there's one. Yep. Come on. Maybe I should just shoot him. Yep, nope. That was a bad idea, I guess. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, maybe we lived through that. You hit a bomb. Okay, so that's not good for your health then.
Excuse me, do you mind if I borrow that?
We can't even get to hear the talk thing. Come on. Kill him. Okay, where is he? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Take it. There we go. Oh, I wanted to hear the fun. Oh.
Please be full of hay!
Please be full of hay. It's not. I tested it. I wanted to hear the, you know, funny banter, but no.
She's a credit to people.
Right. Right. Catch up to low. What do I get? Rank agent. Nice. Oh, there's more. 5 out of 8 items.
Congratulations! You have failed again.
Hey!
Although the circumstances were certainly extraordinary in this case, don't expect much sympathy from command. Unity cannot afford failures, however justifiable.
Screw you, man. It's not really fair.
I'm impressed, Agent Archer. I expected that promoting you to field operations would be disastrous, but I never imagined a catastrophe of these proportions. You've now managed to botch 2 high-profile, high-stakes missions. Care to explain?
Not really my fault.
If you can master your animosity enough to address me in a civil tone, I'll attempt to explain in terms you might understand exactly how I believe we've arrived at this impasse, sir.
That's very formal.
Your inadequacy is matched only by your impertinence. If you find my manners offensive, I suggest you find a line of work more suited to your delicate nature. Gardening, for example.
Hey.
Or perhaps motherhood. Hmm?
This is getting us nowhere.
Neither is she. I plan to submit a formal request to review her record for dismissal.
You'll do nothing of the sort. Even if we had the luxury of discharging one of our last remaining operatives, which we don't, there are proper channels to consider. No agent of Unity has ever been relieved of duties without a formal, thorough inquest. Personally, while I admit that I'm concerned about the results we've seen thus far, I'm not convinced that Agent Archer is entirely to blame.
Thank you.
Until I am convinced, we'll continue with our current plan of action.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me yet. It's quite probable that things will get worse before they get better.
I don't see how that's possible.
Oh, come on.
Did you get a look at your assailant?
Aye, that I did.
Did you recognize him?
Sergeant Magnus Armstrong, born in Glasgow, Scotland, 1925. Frequently in trouble as a lad due to a penchant for fighting. By all accounts, he was a good-natured, likable young man. Never bullied anybody, only picked fights with boys that were game for a brawl. Got kicked out of several schools before his parents finally stuck him in a military academy. During the war, he served as a sapper in France and Germany, everything from mine removal to demolitions and sabotage. Earned himself quite a reputation for his reckless antics. The most popular legend had to do with a bridge he allegedly crippled with nothing but a shovel and a hand grenade.
What?
A German supply train did the rest. When it reached the weakened section of the bridge, the whole structure came crashing down.
It's a shame this chap ended up on the wrong side of the law.
To the best of our knowledge, he's never been involved in anything this big before. Most of his arrests since returning from the war have been related to public brawling.
Any theories on why he didn't simply shoot you when he had the chance?
I'll be sure to ask him when I bring him in.
Huh.
That's assuming you get the opportunity.
She just might. We may have a lead. This morning, West German custom officials in Hamburg discovered several suspicious-looking chemical containers aboard a Finnish cargo freighter. Fortunately, these chaps decided to inform us rather than seizing the contraband outright, which gives us a chance to conduct a covert investigation.
Excellent.
You believe this is the link to Dr. Schenker?
It could well be. If so, given the specific chemicals found aboard the freighter, it's a fairly safe bet the kidnappers are not only aware of Dr. Schenker's research, but also determined to capitalize upon it.
If our theories are correct, the kidnappers are in Hamburg or will be arriving shortly. A good spy could find them. Fortunately, we're sending a good spy on this mission. You'll be working with him.
Aw.
A new partner?
More like a supervisor.
An American named Thomas Goodman. Perhaps you've heard of him.
Aye, but I thought he was killed in Amsterdam.
Nearly. He's a resourceful chap, though. Made a daring escape on a stolen bicycle with half the Dutch police force in hot pursuit and KGB agents waiting in ambush around every corner. Smashing story.
Right.
I'm sure he'll recount it if you ask him.
I'm
At
sure.
any rate, you're to rendezvous with him in Germany and see what the two of you can dig up. You'll take your orders directly from him during this mission.
Thank God.
Very good, sir. Thank you.
Agent Archer?
Yes, sir.
What was it like falling out of that plane?
I promise to tell you about it sometime.
Is that it?
I tell you she's a liability.
Perhaps, but I'm not convinced yet.
What will it take to convince you? How many more catastrophes must we suffer through? Because keeping her on the active list will lead to further disasters. Of that, I'm certain.
You don't like me, do
Yes,
you?
I can see that you are.
Our purpose is to preserve freedom, to protect innocent lives, to combat evil wherever it manifests. We can't afford to tolerate anything that stands in the way of that goal. The girl may be spirited, but she's virtually incompetent.
Hey.
I admire your sense of duty, but I question your judgment. I can't say that at my prime I would have performed any better than she under the circumstances.
You're assuming her reports are entirely genuine. Personally, I wouldn't be at all surprised to learn that she'd colored the facts. The bloody things read like adventure novels.
So now you're indicting her credibility?
Does that seem unreasonable? The girl was a thief, for goodness sakes. A little skepticism seems prudent.
I'll take it under advisement.
Look, it's not too late to pull her off the assignment. I've read the American's file. He's perfectly capable of handling an operation like this on his own.
Probably so, but I have the strangest feeling a woman's touch is exactly what we need on this one.
I can't argue with you when you're like this.
No, you can't.
I hope you realize you're letting yourself be ruled by intuition. Reason tends to make a far more reliable counselor.
You might ruminate on that adage yourself.
Haha. Alright, more training?
Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics.
Thank you.
Here's a perfume that'll really knock 'em out. Literally. It sprays a cloud of vapor that contains a potent sedative capable of knocking out a horse, let alone an adult human. Just be careful not to wander into the cloud yourself, or who knows where, or even if, you'll wake up. Why don't you try it out on Leon here? He's been up for 32 hours straight working on a new prototype. The rest might do him some good.
Right. Oh, I think... I think I hit it myself. Let's try... Okay, so there's like range on it. Okay, great. Oh, no, 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 come on. Okay. Oh, that it. That's it, apparently. Do 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 do